this project, we're going to do a heart in the style of Chris Uphues and the background in the style of Dasik Fernandez. Both of them are street artists. You're first going to get a piece of paper and a pencil and fold your paper in half. Once you fold your paper in half, we're going to only draw half of your heart. Make sure you take up most of the paper with your heart. Make sure you also draw your line very heavily or darken it with your pencil because we want your image of your heart to transfer to the other side of your paper. Fold it back in half and use your scissors to scrub on the back of your paper. Use pressure by pushing on the scissors on the paper and rubbing it back and forth. You might not be able to see it in my video very well, but I can lightly see where my heart is supposed to be so that I could draw the exact same heart in the exact same way on the other side of my paper. That way my heart is perfectly symmetrical. Once you do that, start drawing your ooze or your drips dripping down from the top of your paper. You'll have to make 4 lines of ooze on your paper. Make sure you do a variety of drips on your paper. If you want to practice on the back of your paper, you can. Make sure that the drips go behind your heart as well. Once you're done making your 4 lines of drips, you get to start the face of your heart. Use the handout that you'll get from your teacher and pick a pair of eyes and a mouth to put on your heart face. If you want your eyes to be symmetrical, like we did our heart, you can draw one eye and make sure you darken it and fold your paper in half and rub the back of your paper again, and your other eye will appear on the other side of your paper just enough so that you can trace it. It's a great way to make sure that you draw 2 eyes that are identical in size and shape. Once you're done drawing the face, you're going to take a Sharpie and you're going to trace just the things that are in or around your heart. We're going to leave the drips and trace those with the markers. So fill in any of the black parts of your pupils of the eyes or the inside your mouth if you have those parts. Then pick your colors for your drips. We're going to use markers for that and just trace where your pencil lines were. Once you get done tracing them, we're going to use the exact same colors to do marker paint on those drips. So I'm going to take my blue and I'm going to color with a little bit of blue on my laminated paper, get it wet, and use that as paint to fill in the drips. Do that for each of your colors. If you run out of paint, just color more marker on your laminated paper and re-wet your paint. If you run out of room on your laminated paper, wipe it off with a paper towel or ask your teacher to wipe it off with a rag. Once you're done doing the drips in the background, wipe off your palette if you need to and draw a large amount of marker on your palette. Your heart is very big and will need a lot of paint. Don't forget to sign your name.